This is Alakai coming to you. Today is Thursday the 20th, if I'm right. And for whatever reason, well, for a lot of reasons actually, the schedule got all mixed up during the holiday season, had a bunch of things going on, and things fell off. And all of a sudden, I'm going to go fishing tomorrow. I took the day off of work, and ends up that I'm heading out to the harbor. So I want to go over quickly what I'll be using tomorrow. I'm kind of excited about it. First and foremost, I've got some new baits. There's one right there. It's what do we call it? A green pumpkin. It's a green pumpkin color. Basically, it's a dark green with a black flake. We're going to be giving that a try, and that's going to be right alongside with another color that I got made up in a purple. Hopefully you can see it. It's actually purpley, and it's June bug. It's purpley with green flake. So we're gonna give that a try tomorrow too. Would have liked to have that June bug a little bit darker than what it is, but it is still purple enough. So hopefully the water will be clear and I can catch some fish. I did want to compare the green pumpkin to the watermelon red I was using. So this is a watermelon red. It's a really light greenish, almost. It's not a chartreuse, but it is a watermelon with red flake compared to the green pumpkin with black flake. So this got a lot more texture to it. I'm actually going to be using 3/8 ounce weights tomorrow because the tide is supposed to be pretty heavy. And I'm going to be also using some good stuff. We're going to try. I recommended this. I wanted to use it for a little bit now, but now I actually decided to break down and buy it. It's Hookup Baits. This is the crustacean blend, the red blend. It smells disgusting, let me tell you. It's like a gel, and it smells like the throw up of these bass, which is probably exactly what I'm looking for. It's kind of cool. It's red colored and it's got flake in there too, so when you put it in there, you're supposed to inject it into the tube, and as it's going away, the idea is that the red scent and the red color and the scent is supposed to come out and disperse behind it with the flake, and it causing a lot of attention to it. I'm not completely sold. I've said it 100 times already on attractants, but anything I can do to cover up the scent of my hands, I'm going to be trying out. Additionally, I'm also going to be going with my old goal, my constant goal, is to actually try to catch a fish on a swim bait. So I've actually removed the underspin because I just wasn't getting hit in the last 2 times. So now I'm just going to try a regular big hammer, redhead, giant eye, with the spotty special, and we're going to go with that tomorrow and see if that can catch anything either. Hopefully it will. I've had a couple of people comment about maybe some different techniques, and I'm going to be giving those a try. I've also spoken to a couple people and friends about kind of what they're doing, and we're going to see if it works. Who knows? I have no idea. So with any luck, we'll come back tomorrow while I'm on the water, and we catch some fish. Alright, see you later. Well, good morning, everybody. It is now Friday. I'm over here kicking off at Los Alamitos Bay, just right here. I just launched from Mother's Beach, getting all my stuff set up. And today is what's known as king tides. If you look across the water, you can actually see the ripples in the water as it's pulling you down. It's right now the water is going, I think it's at high tide, and the water is going to be draining. So I'm trying to get over to my little area on the east side of Los Alamitos Bay as soon as possible, so I don't have to kick against these tides very much. But you can definitely see it. And this side of Los Alamitos Bay doesn't really get affected too much, as I notice, as my kind of noobish self, if you will. But it still does, you still feel it. And I stopped kicking for a little bit to tie on my little fish finder, and I definitely started moving. So gotta be careful out here. I gotta keep kicking. Anyways, we're out here. We're trying out the new stuff I talked about yesterday, and with any luck, gotta tape on my thumb. Remind me, I got my tape right here. With any luck, we'll catch some fish. All right, see you guys later. Bye. Here we go, guys. We are on to something here. This feels like a, I don't know, drag. This is on my June bug color. Little mackerel. Mackerel likes a June bug. There you go. mackerel guy. And I was wondering what it was. It's flying all over the place. There's a bunch of fish in the water. Wasn't quite sure what everything was, but you see now it's some mackerel. Here we go, guys. Actually, this is my first fish on a this feels really light though. First fish on a swim bait. I just kind of let it float out there, and whatever this is, it's tiny. There we go. A little tiny little sand bass, but that's okay. And oh my god, look at this thing. This thing killed it from behind. It tried to really just take the whole thing in, right? There's a lot of fish in the water. Doing what I can to. Okay. Wow, he really wanted that. I'm gonna cast this out again. I'm just gonna let it sleep, and I'm gonna continue on with my jigging here. I mean, look at this. Look at this fish activity in there. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. That's insane. I happen to think all these fish today are out in the open water and not actually in structure, but we'll see. I'm caught up on something. No. Got a snag on my swim jig. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, let's see if I got my bait still. Yeah, I still do. Okay, so what's happening is that it's the Christmas season, right? Today's Saturday the 21st. These Christmas tree things are here, and they have these long ropes, and they actually extend pretty far out there. You gotta really steer clear of these things because that rope is coming at an angle. It's coming really strong out there. So if you're not careful, last week I lost a bait setup because I was cast out. I thought I was far enough away, but no, it must have been that line is going straight really far out there. So stay away from these things. There we go. I'm onto something nice here. This thing's tugging a little bit. There we go. A nice size spotty. And I didn't put my bait, my bass thumb on there yet. There we go. Look at that guy, huh? That's a big one. He hit me hard. He wanted that bait. Beautiful. All right. Pretty nice. Get back in the water. Thanks, buddy. Gotta get away from the pylon. Oh! No way! He took my whole bait and everything, didn't he? Oh, man. That was a good size fish. He took everything. He took everything. No. Yep. He took me right into the pylon area over there, as I had just taken a bite of a little snack, and he took everything. At least it wasn't the FG knot that busted off this time. Wow, that was a good sized fish. What is this? This is absolutely a mackerel. Tiny little guy shaking all over the place. Oh! Not a mackerel. I find that halibut like green bait. Last time I was here, also I caught kind of an awkward. There we go. The ground, the bottom. Kind of a weird looking one, huh? It's a tiny little guy. Is he okay? There he goes. Scared me there for a second. So I caught that guy on a, what I call a pumpkin green, watermelon pumpkin, but it's kind of more of a dark speckling green. Good stuff. Now it's kind of an open. I'm not really catching very much in the structure today at all, actually. I just got that one spotty. Did a couple more, and I'll zigzag over to the middle area here again. Because of the way you live your life, there's no way that you won't have a spoiled brat. It'll be impossible to avoid. It's gonna be a fucking brat. So I know I told you earlier that today was supposed to be king tides, and you can see the ripples and everything in the water. And it is actually pulling me quite drastically. There's no wind, but I am still feeling like I'm being pulled in either that direction or this direction. It's kind of weird because I'm in an area where it's in the top corner, and the actual exit is over there to the ocean. So it's kind of a strange thing. I know I'm protected from the tides, but I do still feel a pretty strong tug. Another thing, this line. For the first time ever, I'm using 8 braid line on my KastKing Sharky 3. And for whatever reason, I keep getting tangled up. I keep getting bird's nest on a spinning reel. It's kind of odd. I just never had that happen before. So I don't know whether it's an 8 braid line or whether it's the reel. I have doubts as the reel. But I actually just untangled my 3rd or 4th one. So maybe it has something to do with the 8 braid line getting twisted up or something, or something's going on there. I'm not sure, but I'm not really enjoying that too much. I got more bird's nests on this than I got on my bait caster today. No question about it. All right, so we are just finishing off our day. It's probably about 12 o'clock, well, noon or so. On this high tide day, king tides day. It's been kind of a brutal kick, I'm not gonna lie. It was not too easy getting over here. I'm still kicking back. I'm not moving very fast, but I am moving. Today we caught 4 fish, but we caught all different species, right? So we got the mackerel, the halibut, the sand bass, and the spotty. Kind of a weird situation where you catch everything and not more spotties than anything else. So, well, I'll take it. Still fun, nevertheless. And it's a nice little buffet of different things you're gonna get under your pole. Last couple weeks, maybe the last month or so, very little spotty activity. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not catching anything off the structures, and so they're kind of more in the open area in the middle of the channels, and they're not biting very fast or very hard. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on or what I should be doing differently. I did catch my little sand bass, a tiny little sand bass on that swim bait, so I guess that skunk or that objective has been completed. Mark it off. Not a very big win, but still it's something, right? And chances are I might actually be able to come back out on tomorrow, or another round for Saturday. And the forum is having a meetup not too far away from here, so I might be joining up with a bunch of guys from the Float Tube forum. Anyways, thanks you all for coming, commenting, subscribing, hitting that little bell icon, knowing when I'm going to upload new videos. I generally do it every week, but if I can't get to it one week, the next week I generally have 2. I just try to upload as much as I can, just kind of documenting kind of what I'm doing out here and learning float tubing and having fun on the bays. Thanks everybody. Take care. Bye everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you checking out my video. If you have a chance, please hit like and subscribe. Comment below if you can. Let me know what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing right, what you'd like to see more of. Anything like that. Anyways, we'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye.